Hi there, Jeff here from the Wetsuit Centre. Just going to talk to you about the Rip Curl Dawn Patrol Ladies Shorty for 2010. Fantastic wetsuit for the money. Lots of features which are going to keep you warmer, but also going to give you more flexibility in the water. I'll just walk you through those. First thing that I'd mention about the suit is 2mm, and that, when we say 2mm, we mean the thickness of the neoprene, basically. Obviously specifically designed for summer, but great for any water sports, basically. If you're just on a boat, if you're water skiing, if you're doing any kind of surfing or swimming activities, so this is a fantastic wetsuit to consider. The reasons for that, number one, you get the smooth skin on the chest here, on the chest panel, specially treated neoprene which keeps the wind out, which is really good for keeping your core area nice and warm. So even in the summer, sometimes we get cold days, and it's good to have that sort of protection against the wind. The suit itself contains a lot of E3 neoprene. It's pretty much the majority of the suit is made from E3 neoprene. And when I say E3 neoprene, it's Rip Curl's most flexible and lightest high quality neoprene. Very, very soft to the touch, feels really comfortable against your skin, and it's very, very flexible, so it gives you loads of movement in the areas where it's placed. And that's kind of around the shoulders and around the legs, so it gives you that flex basically, so it's going to make you less tired, you have less resistance in the water. The suit itself is of a flat lock construction. When we say that, we mean that's the way that the seams are actually put together. Two pieces of neoprene are butted up together and then they're stitched together to create like a flat join basically. That's good because it stops any kind of like tram lines or any sort of rolls of neoprene pushing into your skin, which can cause a rash and be really uncomfortable, which is common in some of the sort of supermarket cheap wetsuits which aren't actually even neoprene. So that's something to watch out for. As I say, it's a lot of E3 neoprene in the suit, and one thing that they've done this year, which is a really good idea I think, you can't really sort of appreciate what the actual texture of this is unless you touch it, but it's kind of especially sort of smooth skin neoprene, which is almost kind of sticky to the touch. And the reason they put that around the leg, around the arm here, is to stop the suit riding up, basically, so you don't get cold water flushes up your legs and arms, which is really, really useful if you're travelling at high velocity, if you're sort of going any kind of wakeboard or any water skis, anything like that. It's a really, really useful feature. Really nice logoing on the suit, on the front and on the back. So it's nice sort of nifty little graphics they've got going on there. And you also get a little stash pocket on the outside of the left leg as well. It's really good to keep your key in, or whatever you fancy keeping in there really. Keeps it nice and safe for you. On the neck you have more of this sort of smooth neoprene, but it's not really sticky, it's more of just a smooth sort of feel to it. And the reason they put that in there, it's a roll neck as well, is that the middle piece of neoprene stops rubbing against your neck basically. It's not going to cause any wetsuit rash, which used to be common in suits a few years ago. Around the back end of the suit you've got a Velcro strap, which is adjustable, so you can tighten that up as much as you like depending on your sort of thickness of your neck and what feels comfortable. You've got a zip which interlocks basically so well, the two teeth together, it stops any water coming through your back, because it's never nice to have trickles of water on your back, especially in British summertime because it's never that warm. And you get a nice piece of neoprene on the inside of there, which just stops any water coming straight through onto your skin if it does get through the zip. That's essentially everything on the outside of the suit. If I just demonstrate something on the inside, I'm going to quickly turn it inside out. Good thing about shorties as well, they're so easy to get in and out of. They're very easy to get in and out of the suit, and they're great for just taking the edge off the cold and giving you extra time in the water. And they're really essential if you're out on a boat, or if you're just sort of even in foreign countries, even in Spain and France, that kind of thing. It just gives you more time in the water. If you look on the inside of the suit, basically the reason I've done that is just to demonstrate the stitching, show that it's nice and flat. And the grey areas of neoprene basically are what we call the E3 neoprene, so that's the really flexible stuff. And as you can see, it is in the majority of the suit. You've got it all in the upper body there, you've got it down the side of the legs as well, so you get loads and loads of flex through the suit. So essentially, that's everything that's going on the Rip Curl Dawn Patrol Shorty for 2010. And if you're looking at a Shorty wetsuit, then this is definitely a suit worth considering, because you get a huge amount of technology for your money.